But why did Dad never come back? When I am pushed into action by Cat Callahan, who sticks a finger in my nose. You have to tell me, she says, where did your dad go? I tell her, Ballycove. And I open my eyes to see her giving me a very serious look. How do you know this? She asks. Because when I was bitten by the snake, I say, I had a vision of Dad running there. I also know that is where he was happiest. Rory, says Kat, most detectives investigate. They gather evidence. They don't just sit around getting bitten by snakes. Well, you don't have to come if you don't want to. Oh, she says, I'll come with you. She gives me a long stare. But I'm warning you again, Rory. If you find your dad, you might bring bad guys to him. I eat bad guys for breakfast, I tell her, and I ferret out their eyeballs for fun. But I have to say she is right. We are about to find bad guys and big heights and monsters and the deadliest of deadly danger. But worse than that, I also get the biggest, most heart-stopping surprise of my life. It's something to do with Kat, and I've noticed every freckle on her face, but I've never noticed this. Should I have spotted it? Did I see evidence but refuse to accept it? It makes me feel as if my whole family have been perched on the edge of a big high cliff all this time and were about to fall to our certain death. I'll tell you the whole story. Chapter 1. Cowpat. We set off to Ballycove right away. It's one of those times when you know you must tell your mum what you're doing, but you can't tell her the whole truth, or she'll kill you. I find her with her head in the dishwasher. Mum, I say, what are you doing? Just fixing this dishwasher. You're always fixing it. Why don't you get a new one or get someone to fix it properly? Because I don't have the money, she says, and I don't have anyone to help fix things because your dad ran off. What would you do if I found him? I ask. Why? She growls. What are you up to? Oh, nothing, I say. I'm just, taking Wilkins for a walk. And I try to drift from the room, all light and airy, like a dandelion on the breeze. But unfortunately, I bump right into my brother's armpit, which smells of mouldy trainers mixed with cowpat. I heard you discussing Ballycove, he says. I wasn't. When Dad took us there, he says, remember how we always ate those veggie Scotch eggs? Then he laughs. They stank. Not as much as you do, I tell him. Take that back, he says, grabbing my ear with his slimy fingers. Or I'll tell Mum you're pretending to be a detective again. I'm not pretending to be a detective, I say. I am one. So, why haven't you worked out that freckle-faced girl is using you for something? That's what girls do. And I'm wanting to say, you're just saying that because Julia has dumped you. Probably because you stink. But I don't. Give me credit, I don't. I stay professional. I put on my hat and my new detective stealth sling, and I just walk out the front door. And I see Cornaboy across the street. Rory, he shouts in his foghorn voice. I'm off to Granny Gilligan's with Mrs. Welkin. Do you want to come? It's very kind of you, Cornaboy, I shout, but not today. Kat is waiting by her front fence. Shall we go? I'll just text Dad, she says, to say what we're doing. I can see him through the window. Why didn't you just speak to him? Kat ignores that. I'm telling him, she says, we're going to the park to feed the fat green duck. Why did you say that? The secret of a good lie.